Hello, world, and welcome to another episode of the Birds and the Bees podcast. I am your host, Colin Milne, here with my two co-hosts. Guys, do what you do.
Yo, it's KF the Deaf. How y'all doing? It's French.
Hey, it's your girl Harley.
Of course, as always, we're being sponsored by the site KinkyCandyOnline.com, reminding you guys to keep it kinky. And this is our first episode of February 2019.
The month of love.
Weekend. I mean, I was talking about Black History Month first before the month of love. But okay, sure, month of love. Month of love. I always thought it was just Day of Love. I didn't know it was a whole month. I didn't know we had to dedicate a whole month to this shit. Well, that's probably why I'm single right now. I'm like, I ain't spending a whole month on this shit.
Most of the time we are dedicating it to Black History Month for the people that helped us out in the past. And, you know, just trying to keep the love in the air for them, us, and for each other. What do you think, Bert?
I mean, February's always been the month of love for me. It's always been hearts and I love you.
I had a Valentine's Day once, and that was it. I only had Valentine's Day once in my whole 29 years of living.
Not even as a kid. I mean, only once.
When I was 17.
Do you?
I think about snow more than I think about Valentine's Day. Because over here in New York, for some reason we don't get snow on Christmas, but we get it around Valentine's Day.
That is a fact. That is a true
so
fact.
every time February comes, all I'm thinking is like, oh shit, here comes the snow.
This is Mother Nature.
That's how much
yesterday? Oh.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
I didn't.
I knew that was coming.
I left the train station. It was clear as day. As soon as I get off the train, it was just
hit you in the face.
What messed me up was the news said it was going to snow the night before. Mm-hmm. So I waited. I looked. I didn't see no snow. So I'm like, oh. And then, I woke up the next day with the news in the morning. It was like, hey, look like we passed the snow. We beat it. Mm-mm. Like, oh, no. February 1st is around the corner. Oh, no. Boom. Right before it hit February 1st. Big old blast of snow that hits it.
And then, 20 minutes later, it just stopped.
Right.
And it looked like nothing. It was just like, why?
It's like, it was just a pass-through. Like, just letting you know I'm coming. That was a little tease. But
yeah, we're here. We're live at Moss Fix Studios. The studio. We're here with Moss Fix. He's over here still working on his game, BPKDT. So it's interesting to sit here and record the show while the game is being developed behind us. It's so many things just building in one spot. So we appreciate you, Moss Fix, for letting us come here and record this podcast.
Thank you. Yeah, man.
We have a few more guests coming in. We got Audio A in the building. He'll be coming into the podcast soon. We have Octavia. I don't know if she has a social media name, but she has a social media name. She'll bring it in here when she shows up. But anywho, we decided that we're going to start bringing in more. Well, technically, the sponsors decided that we need to go ahead and have more, segments in the show, weekly segments. Stuff that we talk about on a weekly basis, and these are the main stuff we're going to touch on every week, once a week. So, we're going to talk some history. We're going to bring up kinky stuff from the past. Not just from us, but from people like the founding fathers. People like that. Maybe the Bible. As far as back to history, there's some kinky stuff somewhere, and we'll be able to break it down to you guys.
Even caveman times, bro.
Even caveman times, man.
That's good to hear.
Definitely.
Dawn of time.
It's gonna get so dirty by the time we get to the Greeks. I'm telling you, they had orgies. Christmas was all about orgies, but we'll save that for another conversation.
The whole toga parties.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, we'll get there. But we'll talk about tips and tricks. For everybody. Or if you got technically for this one it's going to be a mixture of, sex positions and maybe, stuff to eat, workouts, anything that may either help your sex life or your dating life or your love life. Tips and tricks and advice for there. We're also going to have reviews. We also want, to review, stuff that you guys may want to check out, maybe sex books, toys.
Games. Definitely games and dress-ups.
Well, no, I don't know any sex games. I don't know.
Oh,
we played strip poker,
I'm lying to myself. Right? I'm just saying here what sex games did I play? I was like, wait, hold on.
We did
as soon as I said it, my life just flashed before my eyes. But, what about this night? Okay. There are some games I do know. I guess, even porn, because sometimes I watch porn to talk shit. I don't even watch it to get me aroused. I just talk shit all day.
Didn't we have a moment like that the other day?
Yeah. So we'll definitely bring some of that up during the show.
We don't mind.
And if it's not a review, it'll be a letter, because sometimes you guys send us letters and ask us about different things. Sometimes I don't know it, but I look it up anyway just so I can answer it for you guys. So we'll start with that. And soon we'll have our radio drama. It was gonna be our own Birds and the Bees soap opera audio form. It'll be like a 3-minute thing every episode. You know, it'll be basically the soap opera for your ears.
Will it be? My question is, because I'm really about this drama. Will it be clean or dirty?
Kinky Candy sponsoring. Kinky Candy sponsoring it, so it's probably gonna be dirty.
It's gonna be dirty.
It's gonna be dirty. And then of course we'll have the main topic of that day. You know, did we have a main topic for today? I don't.
Well, do we? I think we did.
Did we? I mean, I kind of got one. You know, it's kind of touching what we brought up last time, but I kind of got one. Audio A just walked into the building.
Yeah.
Hey,
people. What's up?
What's going on, man? Welcome
Welcome.
to the Birds and the Bees.
Oh,
The Birds and the Bees, man.
The birds and the bees.
The birds and the bees.
And
Nice. Funny enough, and still kids still can't hear it. Like even though this is supposed to be the talk, kids are supposed to hear the birds and the bees. This one is the birds and the bees that's told not from your parents. This is sex education you hear from the streets. Because you never learn sex differently when you hear it from the streets. That's one thing for sure.
They'll tell you straight to the point.
Yeah. They're not sugarcoating nothing. They're not sugarcoating nothing. I remember the first time I went and got condoms from the deli, and then the old dude at the deli, they'd be like, "Oh, you about to go get some? You about to get some trim?" Like,
that is embarrassing.
It's super embarrassing.
Well, I actually had a friend that now he's like this long distance friends of the family. He actually told me, "Yo, straight, listen. You're gonna have the top of it. You're gonna see a bump, and then it's under there. It's over the ass crack, but under. That's how I was. That's how this nigga told me.
That's not how it works.
That's how he told me. And I started like,
did he show you know what it looked like?
I don't think it is.
He's like, yo, it's a big hole. Like, what?
I think he's the reason why a lot of females like that's not it. That's definitely not it.
That's not it.
Wrong hole, buddy. Wrong hole.
Don't worry. Later on in life, I had a female teach me. It was wonderful.
Well, this is why the birds and the bees exist, so we can stop people from having these mistakes.
Stop anybody else that's had to have these mistakes.
Especially with your first time with somebody, you don't want to mess things up and be like, oh damn, there go my chance to do it again. So we're trying to help some people. Octavia's in the building. Hello, say hello to the world.
Hello, world. How's it going?
So this is the Birds and the Bees podcast. This show we talk about love, we talk about sex, we talk about relationships, dating, all that stuff under the sun, that. So what I'm about to start getting into is about some kinky history. In kinky history, we talk about stuff that happened in the world that's just been kinky since day one. So you guys know who started the first gossip column?
I do not.
Well, the first gossip columns was done from one of our founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin, the same guy who got the electricity and all that stuff. He's never been president, crazy enough. I was like, he's president. He's never been president.
As a kid growing up, I thought he was president. No, he wasn't.
So he used to write a lot of crazy stuff because this man apparently was like a playboy back in the day. Like, one of the biggest playboys of the time. Like, he had like 15 kids. I think one of them he abandoned.
Man, look, he was
like,
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
God damn.
Like, this man used to do hella drugs. Like, he's out of control. But, he wrote this one essay called, let me get you to that one because when I read it, I was like, nah, this can't be true. But it is true. He wrote an essay called, let me go ahead and make sure I say word for word so I don't paraphrase it. Here we go. Advice on the Choice of a Mistress. He wrote that back in 1745. So he basically was telling youngins, like, hey, y'all, young boys, y'all gonna, fuck and y'all marry, fuck older women. Right.
Smart man.
Wait. Whoa.
Yeah, so like he be writing and he's like, yo man, young guys should get married, but if you don't, just keep fucking older women because, older women are more graceful.
So he's a writer and a comedian.
I appreciate this Marvel. Why wasn't he president? He's telling the truth.
He used to write a lot of crazy stuff. Some of the stuff he used to write to himself. Like, he'll make it seem like somebody wrote a letter to the magazine or newspaper and be like, yo, my wife is cheating on me. Should I go fuck the guy's wife? Because he's married too. Should I fuck his wife? And then, we tell him later? Or what do we do? And he's like, nah, don't do that. That's just fucked up. Don't do one evil thing, shouldn't you do another evil thing. But at the end of the day, the marriage couple didn't exist. That was Ben Franklin writing to Ben Franklin. This shit didn't happen.
He wrote, that sounds actually kind of therapeutic in a way.
Yeah, just write to myself.
I mean,
Like,
It's called a diary.
I mean, the
but I
man.
mean, in
A journal for a man.
Thank you.
He said a journal.
I mean, the man was fucking a lot during those days, man. Even though they were calling him the Great American and all
He
this
was
stuff.
Ben Franklin. He was.
the nigga was just inventing shit left and right.
He was
like,
the
I mean,
definition of money.
somebody was. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Exactly.
Somebody had to look at him like, yo, that is a bag of money walking.
This is why they made him the $100 bill. Man.
Right?
He probably invented the $100 bill. We in a fucking what do you call it? What do you call them? Not the whore. They don't call them whorehouse. What do you call them?
They did call him a
brothels.
whorehouse.
Brothel. That was the word.
Brothels.
Whorehouse doesn't sound like clean enough, classy enough for Ben
Whorehouse
Franklin.
is now like today. Back then it was
I'm
brothels.
sure nobody want to go somewhere called a whorehouse. That doesn't sound nice.
And
Let's go.
before then, it was bathhouses. The
Bath
Greek-
houses. There we go. Bath houses. There we go.
That's
There was
that
another one.
special Greek behavior.
Uh-huh.
That wink, wink. That extra.
That's another episode of the podcast.
Right? We gotta go to the Greek, right?
No, we-
for
I-
like a minute.
We gotta do the Greeks last.
Yeah, no, the Greeks we have it deserve its own history lesson.
Oh God, that's a whole.
Yeah, I learned them from the Boondocks, but that's another episode. But for tips and tricks for the day, what would today's tips and trick lesson
Oh, I was just looking at it and I found it interesting.
Everybody, prepare yourself.
So the tip that I saw was
be?
be a stallion.
We are Stallion.
I'm just about to make a joke about Fred.
Oh God.
Wait, I would have. What's the
What was
joke?
the joke?
The tip she saw.
Oh God.
There you go, people. That's why I'm here.
I quit. I quit.
You mad at me? That's wrong, hey. That's wrong, hey. Mad at you. So mad at you.
Okay. All right. Ready, guys? Okay.
Ready.
So it says, if you want to be the ultimate sex machine with the hardest cock and the longest performance, you need to back off of tobacco, alcohol, and pot.
What?
That's a lot.
That is a lie.
Hold on now.
It
That is
says,
a lie.
it says they really do screw up your sex life. Beer is particularly bad news for penises and the prostate gland.
Guinness. I never had a problem with Guinness.
A Hawaiian study of more than 6,500 men over a period of 17 years show that it only takes 3 bottles of beer a month for men to develop prostate problems.
First of all, they ain't got no good beer in Hawaii.
Exactly. wait. There's more. Let's look.
There's more.
Please.
Go ahead, lady.
Also,
waiting.
2 high tar cigarettes, smoking one after the other, will swiftly reduce blood flow into the penis by up to 1/3.
I understand that.
But it says
Down
nothing
with
about pot, though.
One problem. You just lost mad male fan base by saying alcohol and pot.
Wait, they said pot or just smoking?
They said pot.
Pot.
It said tobacco, alcohol, and pot.
That is a lie. That is a lie.
But they don't say what pot does.
It depends on
If
the
they say
strain.
So guys,
It does.
you gotta pick. You know, whether you want to be a stallion or do you want to be a pothead with just an idea.
Now, you know what you gotta do? You gotta find a chick that would, like,
Apparently,
smoke,
we're not
drink.
stallions because the niggas is fucking smoking all the goddamn.
What you mean?
determine that?
Let's talk about this.
Wait,
Cause I'll drink a bottle of alcohol and go
Wait,
for like 17
wait.
hours.
I fuck potheads.
Like,
I fuck potheads personally.
but that's what I'm saying. That's
Smoke
what I'm
a
saying.
blunt.
You have to find a chick, like, all this is saying is that you have to find a chick that is willing to smoke, drink, and buy weed with you. Like, that's it.
No,
I mean,
no, that's not what
your
it said,
shit's
man.
fucked up. My shit's fucked up. Let's just
be fucked
rock
up
with it.
together.
We fuck them together.
That's
We
not what
ain't never fucked our dig up. I'm just saying, and if anybody
How do we
knows
not know
about
that? Like, how you know that? Like, it's a whole new level of hard. You're not reaching because you're just smoking all the goddamn time. But this is a whole new level we never reach. Like we just got that
Ultra
one.
instinct. I did not reach Ultra instinct.
know,
I'm super say blue though. Sure. Right now.
What do y'all two think about that?
I think that's complete bullshit.
Thank you.
That's great.
One.
There's no God level to this shit.
I have no comment.
No comment.
No comment.
I think, if they're saying weed is going to make you too tired and you ate all the food and now you don't feel like having sex because you just feel like chilling, maybe.
But that's the thing. It said nothing about weed.
I don't understand. Like, once you eat,
they just threw that in there.
Yeah, they was just like, let's just throw the weed in there.
That's a 50-50 flip.
Hold on, who said this?
What's this?
We gotta know where the study came from. These niggas got
Yeah, the only
agendas all day.
Yeah, click it.
Please.
Yeah, it should say on the bottom of the, like, they usually say what the study is from, on the bottom of the page. On the bottom of the page, did it say?
Fucking gender.
Nope.
Well, it's from a book, Tips and Tricks for Him.
Yeah.
I don't know where that study came
That's
from.
a lie.
I was interested in
But I'll leave the link in the description.
A whole bottle of Guinness, not even Guinness, a whole freaking tub of freaking alcohol, and then to take them down. Some women.
Can I say Henny Dick on this shit? Henny, does anybody know about Magnum? They don't know about Magnum.
They don't know about rum.
I'm sorry. Like, I turned
that look.
I turned the page and I just saw an interesting.
Another tip? We got another tip?
Got another tip? One more tip?
We got a bonus tip for y'all.
We all got tips.
So it says the imaginative lover uses his penis for much more than sexual intercourse.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
The imaginative lover uses his penis for much more than sexual intercourse.
Imagine it.
Example.
For example, you can use it as a massage stick. Using a hand to guide it, plus a lot of massage oil, experiment with rolling your penis around your lover's body. The bonus is it feels fantastic for you as well as for her.
I mean,
okay.
Does slapping it I'm slapping it on her face. Right?
I don't think that's like...
That doesn't count?
No, that don't count.
I mean,
I don't think that's a
word up.
massage. I think that's like,
What?
it's not a massage. It's, you're
It's a dick
slapping
massage.
somebody's face.
Is that true, though?
It's tenderizing.
Is that true?
What?
You ladies like that shit?
I personally do not like it. You're not going to smack me in the face.
That's smacking. No, not the smacking part. Oh. I'm talking about the whole massaging with the penis. Wait. All I get back is my naked body.
Let me get
just
this
rubbing
straight.
on top of it.
I think they're simply talking about the dick. Like,
But if I'm standing up,
they got the rolling bars, right? That you roll on the body, right? So if you dig hard enough, I guess it could probably do the job. But that's...
You want my honest opinion? I feel like it's going to be awkward.
yeah, that's
Like, you're going to try to, like,
Unless it's her fetish. that's
move
only
around. How?
Look, listen.
Like, you have to, like...
With the
look,
right
how
table.
would you even position that?
With the right table, massage table, don't look at me this weird. I'm just MacGyver.
And then you gotta think about how much oil you're going to...
Yeah,
I mean...
I've seen this in porno. There's a whole lot of oil. There's a whole lot of oil with it.
I was missing the point. That's why you have to read the Stallion part. It says if you don't see it, you're gonna have 15 feet of dick. You just roll it on.
That's absolutely right.
He said the blood flow.
Oh, that's a
Not
fact.
going.
Fucking pagans out
Say
here.
you need the blood flow, guys. You need the blood flow.
Pagans.
That's why. The other fact was more important. You see? Yeah, you're absolutely right.
That's why there's so many Christians in the world.
Mm-hmm.
They're all stallions. No alcohol, no weed.
Yo,
That's why they have all them babies. Now I get it. Now I get why the Muslims having like 12 kids and whatnot. I get it now. Alrighty. So, we got our first email. And I wasn't very, I guess, descriptive. But I told people that you could start sending them emails and submitting questions. And maybe I should have, because I wasn't prepared for this first question, because I knew nothing about this.
Oh, this must be a goodie.
Ooh.
But thank God for the internet, because I was able to get an answer.
I'm sorry.
Hey, maybe we can give it. We
Wait, listen to the question.
Just know, guys, when I got this email, I was lost for words. Because one,
Anticipation's killing me.
I've never even thought about looking this type of stuff up before. And two, this stuff never popped up in my mind before. So this was a very, very interesting email. Alrighty. So, this guy's, well, let me not say his full name, because, I don't know if he got family listening and shit.
Just Ted.
But,
Ted.
Okay, we'll call him Ted.
There we
We'll
go.
call the man Ted.
Hey, Ted.
Everybody's
Ted.
Hey, Ted. How you doing, Ted?
There's
Shout out to Ted.
He sent his picture, too. The old white guy. So the old white guy named Ted.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to call him Ted. So, Ted goes, I am interested in seeing a line of cock rings. do you have any suggestions on good oil-based lube for masturbating? And is there any kind of toy for prostate massage? I'm just really getting into that. So advice is welcome. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, for the lube,
He said oil based?
for the lube,
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, oil-based lube.
Okay,
Okay.
now you can go.
all right. So, like, all right. For the lube, the best that I would suggest at my job, we give out, lubrication stuff like that. A lot of people go back for this brand called Oasis. And like it has like aloe vera in it also. And I mean, people come and request them by the cases.
Ooh.
Like,
God damn.
yeah, cases. I mean, we got a delivery, the other day, and it was just like I just finished signing for it, and that's like while I'm walking back to the office, the guy's like, "Hey, is that Lube?" And I get like, and I'm just like, "Oh, okay." Like,
goddamn.
bro, I didn't even open the box yet.
I had one of those moments, but it was mostly condoms. But hey.
But yeah, so for like as much as the lube, like Oasis is probably like a good one. You should try looking into that one.
I saw lube the other day at the studio. Was it Splurge?
It's called Spunk,
Spunk.
but it's water based and it looks like cum.
Why would anybody want to use
Water-based lube isn't it's actually really good for like with condoms and stuff like that. The oil-based ones are the ones that actually break the condoms.
Got the spunk.
Yes,
Spunk at my big studio, y'all.
We got
Yeah,
the
Spunk has been
Y'all
dropped
know
off.
I didn't have spunk.
Should I
I mean,
Should I put
I
some
mean, I
birds
was
in the
passing
picture?
out the Spunk that day. Like, here's some Spunk for everybody. Everybody takes a Spunk home.
But my thing is, y'all really want to use lube that looks like cum? How would you not know if there's real cum dealing done?
I was just wondering why there was spunk here.
I mean, when a girl, if we're gonna be honest, when a girl start creaming, man, that's motivation for a nigga. Like, oh, you do your job right. Keep going. So if you already got that cream look, like I'm going 10,000%.
But you know that if you put lube in the condom and then put the condom on, right? You put it in, you got the little sombrero going, right?
I got you.
You put the little bit of lube in there and then slide that motherfucker right on and then slide it in. It feels like you're having sex without a condom.
It's so smooth, right?
Mm-hmm.
But don't you have the risk of the condom slipping off?
No. If you
That's my biggest fear. That should be happening all the goddamn time.
If you
I got
have
a story
condom
about
on
that. That's another
that
podcast.
fits you fine, yeah, you good.
Even with the lube on the inside?
Even with the lube on the inside.
Well,
Just talk
from
me
my
some shit.
research, what I told the man, because I already wrote back, I think we were on the way to wait for the show to hear it, but I'm sure he's probably listening. I told him that he should probably get S Liquid Silver. I asked people at King of Candy, I'm like, hey, there was a distributor of the guys who moved the stuff on King of Candy. I asked them, like, hey, what's the best, compared to what this man asking for? So they're like, the S Liquid Silver is a silicone lube, and it's incredibly slippery. And, it lasts longer than water-based lube. And, it makes it ideal for, like, sex acts, hand jobs, vulval massages, or anal play, because you're talking about prostates and whatnot. It's vegan, it's gluten-free, not tested on animals, which just makes me wonder who the fuck is testing the fucking lube on animals. The fact that they had to add that, like, wait, what's going on out there?
Test everything on
But,
it.
but it's free of irritated chemicals, and it's also great for shower play because silicone lube isn't water, suitable, so it must be washed off with soap. And I told them to also get another thing from King of Candy, which is the what was this? The Intro to Prostate kit. It's a whole kit for prostate play. Now, I didn't know what prostate play was before this, so best believe I was in for a shock when I was reading what was in this kit.
Prostate.
Bro, I didn't think about it. These are one of those things that you don't think about until somebody puts it in your mind.
Nigga, you about to be 30. You gotta worry about shit.
Oh, man.
Check on that shit.
Yeah,
I had to.
but I don't think I'm gonna test my prostate with this toy. I can tell you that right
I ain't saying check.
I'm just saying.
Are you gonna have a nurse or are you gonna have a doctor do it?
I mean, I would have to have a doctor.
Right? But if there's a nurse around, I would like the nurse to be there.
Okay, I want a female doctor
Absolutely.
with the smallest hands.
Right? The most cutting. I need to go with the Donald Trump size hand.
You know what I just
Yes.
you know what I just thought about? Which scary movie was it with the guy with the
Scary movie 2.
Oh, Sarah movie too.
small ass little hand? Can you imagine? Grab my straw.
But hey, man, make sure you put some lube on that little creepy shit.
Where's the spunk at?
Right? So with this kit, you'll be able to move from beginner to advanced with several different stimulating stages in between. I don't know about any of that, but if anybody like different stages in their butthole, I'm sure this is perfect for you.
This is getting scary about a second.
It also comes
I
with...
wish you guys see their faces. Like, that's what makes it even funnier.
We do this.
I had to send this email, guys. I had to send this email to somebody. What to call it? It comes with erotic cock ring,
Yeah.
and it comes with a DVD
Yeah.
called Dr. Ava's Guide to Prostate Play, and it teaches you everything you need to know along the way. So
Because prostate play can get dangerous.
I'm sure it can. It sure
actually
can.
can. It can kill you.
You're crazy.
It can
I
kill
no
you.
lie. The other day, a woman came to the museum, and she represented like some sex toy company. I forgot which company it was, but she was working with this doctor who was trying to go get this legislation, getting something done with the sex company to convince them to make a specific size because some sex toys get stuck in people's butthole, and they have to actually have surgery to get the shit out of that.
Oh.
Even the cock rings, like some people will put them on, like guys will put them on, and then like they're so like hard, and then it's like the fact that the cock ring is just holding the blood there, like they can't like release it, it'll get stuck sometimes, and then all that blood is sitting there, and then they're sitting there with a hard dick because it's just like they have to go to the hospital to get a surgery.
Wait,
surgery? Whoa.
Yes, they have to like cut that bitch over.
Yeah, yo,
In terms
yeah,
of
I can't
these,
sit there.
I think I'll be alright.
In terms of these like oversized sex toys, I'm wondering that they have to be surgically removed. I'm wondering who's like, no, that like huge thing is not big enough. More like who's freaking pushing these limits, man? Like what kind of person is that on the inside?
Wait, wasn't there? Remember again, 1,000 Ways to Die. A guy shoved something really big up his ass and died from it, and I think it was a wine bottle.
I seen that. He took the whole thing and like just sat on it. He sat on it, and then the worst part about it is like halfway while he's like sitting, the bottle breaks. So half of the bottle is stuck in his ass.
That's what you get.
Internal bleeding.
Yes.
You don't do anything that could break. Like this. Please, though.
Speaking of which, we sell these glass products on King and Candy. I know they look like, they are dildos and stuff like that. But please
destroy yourself responsibly.
The box says they're for art and to look at and not for actual use. Because legally they have to say that because it's glass. So I'm telling you now, while you're on KinkyCandyOnline.com, to make sure you don't put that stuff in your junk.
No glass in your junk.
No.
I wonder what's like the afterlife reaction for someone who just died for some stupid shit like that. I was just looking at him.
Bro, how
Imagine standing at the gates of heaven. Imagine standing at the gates of heaven and it's just like, what happened? It's just like, well, I decided to shove like this glass object up my cooch and it broke.
Go back down and restart it. Come
I
back
feel like
with
there's no words. Just God shaking his head and pulling the lever like,
Bro.
and he falls down.
That is masturbation.
Technically, masturbation is because it's worship yourself.
Which religion?
Every religion.
Every religion masturbation's in the no-no?
Well, no. Some religions actually believe in you're supposed to be masturbating and all that good stuff, but I don't know.
As soon as I hear it from the big man himself.
They believe everything is everything. They don't give shit about nothing.
I gotta hear it from the big man himself. I think
everything
he
can
wants
go
you to
too
be
far
happy.
for me.
Especially with yourself.
Did they break down how that bottle broke?
Uh,
Was the pressure inside his anus just that strong?
He was-
I put some heavy shit on my glass table. So for him to break it with his ass,
I mean, you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. Like naturally, like your body is going to like react to like shit like that. So even if he like, is as relaxed as
did his
possible,
body think it was
his
trying to take a
body
shit?
naturally just tightened.
Did his body think he was taking a shit and was trying to like, we need to break this shit up?
I guess so.
The booty cheeks.
But you gotta think your body's going to naturally tighten. So it just, and then he's trying to sit on it and it's just crank. and like that was it. Like, game
Or
over,
maybe
bro.
that wasn't a very good year of wine.
Probably.
That was a cheap
was
bottle.
cheap.
I don't care whatever you say. Whatever you got to say, that
wasn't
bottle
good
was
stuff.
cheap. He
Probably.
fucked up.
God damn.
And he was so fucked up off the bottle, he thought it was a good idea. That's what happened. That's double the pressure.
Well, no. He shoved the bottle. At least people butt chug.
There's another
Beer,
guy that died because he
alcohol,
should like he
well, I
fucked
don't
the
know about
horse.
alcohol, but beer they do butt chug.
Why?
Yeah, the horse like rammed it into him,
Oh,
and
God.
like it just
Killed
all
him.
internally destroyed
Jesus,
him.
take the wheel. Oh my
Like,
god.
Yeah.
Why would y'all
Oh.
literally a horse? Why? Again.
That was a murder.
And I think the messed up part about
Somebody
it was, like,
set that up.
yeah,
He was like,
He
"Yo, can
said,
you
yeah."
pick that up for me?"
they were definitely recording that.
If it wasn't his horse, somebody said that.
Somebody set that up.
That's a weird thing. I don't know. I guess.
What else?
Bestiality is where I cross the line. Pedophilia and bestiality is where I draw the line on all this shit. Like, whoa, why? You know, I get everybody's into something, but Jesus, man.
Still remember this motherfucker.
I just don't understand how people, one, will fall for an animal, or two, will fall for a child. I just can't understand that. I don't know. My mind can't find the reasoning in that at all.
I mean, for some people, if they see a cow and they look behind the
I didn't-
cow,
like,
they're
who
lonely
thinks
as
I
fuck.
didn't-
They like,
Like, oh, that's a sexy cow.
That's a sexy ass
Sexy ass
motherfucking cow.
I want that tongue that's somewhere else. What?
shit.
A bull.
Now,
That's-
if you catch a chicken, that's rape.
I thought about the
That's
cow.
why. Technically, I think all bestiality is
Oh my
rape.
God,
Because the animal can't tell you, oh yeah,
No,
come
but
here.
the
The animal can't give you consent.
With
No,
with
the
his
cows.
eyes.
Just look at you.
I'm sorry.
Saw how the cat was eyeing me.
Cat, yo.
Wanted it.
Yo, that dog, yo,
Cat wanted
just
it.
touched me the right. Saw the dog, huh?
The dog presented itself.
Speaking of
That shit,
cats,
it laid.
let's talk about cat vaginas for a second.
What?
You guys know that cat vaginas like release some kind of like grippy spike weirdy thing that latches on to the male cat, and it's like
Yes.
That's why they bite.
That's why when they're having sex, like they're crying, like because
Yeah.
they can't
I
get
thought
out.
the reason why is,
Oh my god.
is because the male cat bite the back of the neck while it's trying to shove it.
yeah, it's either the male cat or the female cat. They latch on into each other, and it's like they want to have sex, but now they're having sex, and now they're like, oh
In
no, I
pain.
didn't bargain for this. Much like real life.
So take this.
But
Oh my god, that sounds
Painful.
scary as hell.
Okay.
That's why when you hear a cat's like cry,
I always thought the
it's
cat was
like
getting raped by another cat. I didn't know.
That's
That was just the
technically
act.
rape, isn't it?
Nah,
That is-
'cause
I
when she's
mean,
a
the way
kid,
cats
That's
be
a
acting like they're
mutual
a
rape.
kid.
Mutual.
That's
right?
And no such thing as mutual rape. It's not rape, it's mutual. Like, that's the whole point. You know?
I mean,
laid down.
technically, if she's screaming and crying, like that's a crying pussy right there.
See, he was raping her.
Like, girls don't, I think baby boy. I think baby boy. Girls can cry during sex. Yeah. So.
But
You just made that sad.
Yeah, the whole room was just like.
Flatline.
It happens. I mean, not all see baby boy. I think baby boy.
Oh, it is.
And the funny thing is like that scene is exactly like popped up in my head like that too. It's like, damn, she sure the fuck did. Like,
I just remember when he slapped her and then he tried to eat her out. Like, what? Like, it's not the appropriate time. She's crying, dog. She's crying.
nope. He wanted to shut her the fuck up. He was like, listen, you ain't gonna tell nobody that just bitch slapped the shit out of you. Let me eat your pussy. Like, you gonna stop crying eventually.
Like, I'd rather you tell her I ate your pussy than slap her. It's like, that's not good. What? You gonna tell both, nigga. That's a part of the
Slap the
story.
shit out of me, then ate me out.
And that was before Snoop Dogg showed up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god, that movie, man.
It
That,
had so many twists and turns.
It's right after.
that movie is one of the reasons why, like, there was so many movies I watched growing up that made me understand sex and kind of understand what sex is like. Besides pornos and whatnot, because I never did see like a lot of pornos, but all softcore porn, so I didn't get to see all the things. Like, you know the ones you see on Spice?
Oh,
Yeah, Cinemax, Spice, HBO.
Yeah.
Speaking of those, do you remember that old remote control with the order now button?
Yeah.
And have you ever pretended that you accidentally pressed that button?
I didn't accidentally. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I definitely pressed that button.
Channel. Oops. Oh.
Oh, you bold.
Oh,
You bold.
You bold. She was intelligent.
Right? You bold. I went and got like Money Talks and shit with Wesley Snipes and shit. And my mom had no clue until she heard, what the fuck? She was like, what the? She came right into the room. What y'all watching? Oh no. I just pressed this button.
No. You guys remember the cable boxes that you had to press the button and
Yeah,
back
the
of it
switch,
to get
yeah.
the...
But you didn't get the channel. They had it was they had the number on the bottom and they had the music playing the whole time.
No, I got the channel.
Oh, you had the actual
I
channel?
had the channel.
Oh no, you had the actual legal cable box.
No, it was the bootleg with the actual channel.
It was just illegal.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't matter. Found a way.
I was kind of blessed at a young age though, because all my uncles were dirty. They had bad fucking tapes all around that's hidden, like on the top shelf in a bucket and shit on that shelf. Like I was like always wondering what was in there, man. I'm in there. It's a whole bucket of porn. Like what are we doing here? I got variety. I gotta wait for niggas to go to sleep all the time. That's why I'm a night owl now. I think because I always had to wait for niggas to go to sleep to choose my selection. And then you got that shit right back as. And I was so smart. I was really with the the rewind time. You gotta know exactly where it was at so you can pin it back. Because anybody that's watching porn, if that's your porn in a VHS,
Oh, yeah, they know
you know when you stop. You know when you stop.
Hey, I ain't busting up here.
What about the horror
It was not the scene.
of 1970s porn? Has anyone ever seen 1970s
Yeah.
porn? Where they zoom in
Not
to
everything.
like the penis and the vagina. It turns into an episode of the Magic School Bus. You're in there. Miss Frizzle is there, everything.
Yeah, it's extra frizzy.
It was so bad.
Miss
Like,
Frizzle could get it. She was independent as fuck. I fuck with it. And she had a ride.
I remember the first time I seen that shit. I think that's what made me turn the channel. I
That
was
bitch
like,
made me
no. No, we're not gonna watch.
You know what also put me on? Remember American Pie?
Yes.
That made me like really on like the whole thing with the pie because as a kid I didn't understand why what the pie was for. I was like, well, the pie feels like what? What's the pie feel like? And because we didn't want your parents to know what you were watching, you had the shit on mute most of the time. So it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Right? And then you fuck the pie, you're like, what's going on? Is he peeing in the pie? Why is he peeing in the pie? You know? Like, it was years.
That awkward moment.
It was years. I think it was like something else, like a movie. It was Jay Silent Bob. It was a Jay Silent Bob movie that made me realize he fucked the pie. They was like, hey, you the guy that fucked the pie. I was like, he fucked the pie. That's what happened. Damn. I was too young to know. I didn't know.
So many years.
She just tried it out. Got in the pie, warms it up.
It was like, what is he doing? Just it's so warm, right?
That is going to show you how thirsty some people are. Somebody out there thought about fucking the pie and they made it into a movie.
Yeah, that pie was destroyed at the end.
Nobody
All
can
you
eat
see-
that shit. Just throw it away.
You'll never forget that scene, my nigga. You should have knew from the disappointment of the father and him, like on their face when their pie was right in front of them.
Why didn't he take the pie to the room? Why did he stay in the kitchen and fuck the pie?
It happened.
If that
How
was
thirsty are you? Then you gotta do it right there in the fucking kitchen.
it was spontaneous. You don't just play in the fucking pie. You spontaneously fuck a pie. It's like you see a pie on the couch, like
Winked at me.
why you looking at me like that, pie? Why you?
He's had this conversation.
Looking all good over there. Fresh out the oven too. She just left.
But here's
Mom
my
just
thing
left.
though.
Yeah.
Here's my thing though.
Perfect.
I've ate a lot of pies in my lifetime. I never had no pie that was like eating pussy. That's my thing.
Never.
So it's like, wait, how did they think fucking a pie feels like fucking a pussy if eating it don't feel like eating a pussy?
What? That's two different
I guess
things.
just because it's warm and the pie's got that warm pie hole.
I want to take this
Well,
one.
eat
I think you need to
He
take
has
this
his
one.
hands up and everything.
He's talking about two different utensils. He's talking about his mouth and his dick. He fucked the pie. 2 different things. He used his dick. Your dick senses all different things that your mouth does. It's different ways, different feelings.
I feel like if it was true to life, he would have fucked the pie and then tried to eat the perimeter pieces if he was smoking weed. That's why you gotta stay Stallion. You'd have gotten the munchies and tried to eat the untouched pieces.
Nah.
Like, you know what? No,
I'm throwing it. I'm hungry.
Look, the
I'm
whole
looking at
podcast
destroyed pie.
All felt perfect.
You cannot.
The pie is done. That pie is over.
Sorry, you couldn't even look at it no
You
more.
can't even look at the pie. You got to throw it in
lost
the
your
ditch away, throw the garbage can. Like, you pick the garbage, you waste the pie in its own garbage bag, and then throw that shit in the backyard. Matter of fact, you bury it in the backyard. So nobody knows what happened to that pie.
The only question
Find
was,
out, if you're gonna fuck a pie, like you're a pie fucker. You're fucking a pie while you're hiding it. You're smearing the rest of the pie on your dick, start getting as much pie on your dick as possible. You're a pie fucker.
now the question was, would it be worth? Was it worth it?
Man, would it be worth it? Every time you go to the deli and you walk by a pie, people look at you like, oh shit, they go to pie fucker. He's looking for a date for the night. Like, hey man, try the sweet potato pie.
Oh God.
Hey man, fucking me.
I'm crying.
Yeah, real shit.
They gonna take a picture, hashtag pie fucker. I'm about to take that hashtag too and see what comes up. See if anybody shows up over there.
That's absolutely fact. That needs to be done.
Right? Alright, somebody go on Twitter.
You checking Twitter? I'm checking Instagram.
See, motherfuckers actually running around here,
Niggas
hashtag
gonna
pie
pull
fucker.
American Pie gonna pull up a video. Right?
I don't want to get sued.
What's wrong with
Oh,
that?
fuck it.
It's a podcast. They can't see what the fuck you're looking at. They can't shoot for images copyrighted or nothing like that. All we do is talking about the goddamn movie and these goddamn pie fuckers. Like,
They should be paying us. Like, fuck it, man. Bring it back up.
Matter of fact, look in the description right now where you get a copy of American Pie. You should be able to get some, affiliate money out of that. Because you guys know, money all day. Can't get sex without money.
And they still selling American
Apparently you can get pie.
Yeah.
How many movies they had, by the way?
Like 10, maybe 12 of them.
American
shits.
Pie.
Yes.
This continued past 3.
Yes.
There's technically 4 main ones. There's 4 main ones, and there's like 6.
Oh, we talking about
8.
band camp and all of
Beta
that.
No. First, no. Look, you gotta count the main ones, which is American Pie, American Pie 2, American Wedding, American Reunion. That's the main 4. Then you got the spin-off, which is like 6 to 8 different fucking movies. Where you got like Beta House,
Yes,
you got
yes.
fucking
Band Camp.
Naked Run.
Naked Run. No, the Naked Mile.
Naked Mile. There it
That
goes.
shit basically became National Lampoon. American Pie became its own National Lampoon, basically.
Barely virgin.
Y'all remember those National Lampoon? Those movies were the only way as a kid I was able to see tits right away. Like, you didn't have a good porn collection apparently from your family, or you didn't have a good internet connection. Rated R movies or unrated movies where you got to see all your boobs.
I
That's
remember
right.
those National Lampoon movies.
Right?
Because that's how I knew Deadpool before he was Deadpool, when he was Van
Wilder.
Wilder.
My
Yeah.
nigga Van Wilder, my nigga, he was a complex dude.
But that's the same guy, though. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Yeah, who did? You know what the only thing people really forget Ryan Reynolds was? You ever see two guys and a girl in a pizza shop?
Oh my gosh, that used to be my favorite show.
A lot of
I
people
used to
forget he was
watch
on that.
every day.
Oh,
To school.
was
It was on ABC.
Yep.
It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
Was it-
It was early Ryan. But he was through PG. This way before he did that. Fuck it, I'm gonna say F word everywhere now. But
Two blasts.
so what?
Anybody that knows that
Two Blast, yes. Yeah, hold on, wait.
Fuck, shit, fuck. Little girl walks in. It's so... My bad. Ryan says my bad to the little girl, but he's like, no, I did the wrong move in the game. I don't care if you here. You can leave. Yo, Ryan's disrespectful right now. He's at the... Oh, man, raunchiness.
He got
is
so
the
many
best
movies
comedy.
coming out. I'm waiting for the Pikachu movie. That's the one I'm more excited about.
Oh,
But,
Detective Pikachu.
but he got mad other shit coming out. We got like a Netflix movie coming out. We got like mad animation movie. He got his own version of Home Alone when somebody's stoned by themselves in a house called Stoned Alone.
I'm watching it.
Right?
I'm watching it.
It has to be done.
It has to.
So I'm just curious, is he the thief or is he the guy who's stoned? That's my actual
What if
question.
he's both? He's just too stoned to realize that it's him the whole
So
time fucking with himself.
with the mask on and you just hear his voice. That voice sounds so familiar.
It's a whole mattress commercial. You wake up next to the cops. Like,
Well, you need a good night's rest. Indica. But before we leave, I mentioned pedophilia earlier and how I draw the line of pedophilia and bestiality. So there's this documentary coming out about Michael Jackson that I am fucking terrified about. Cause y'all know I love Michael Jackson like crazy. So now, I did a little bit of research before this because I was like, let me find out who's behind the documentary before I go look for it because it comes out on HBO soon. And one of the guys who's on the documentary, when Michael died, he was the first one like, Michael ain't touched me. Michael wasn't that type of person. Michael was great. Basically went on tour with Janet, dancing his ass off for Michael tributes, all that shit. And then out of nowhere now he's on a documentary like, yeah, Michael married me. Like, wait, I got married.
What?
Yeah. So I'm ready to call bullshit. A whole lot of other Michael Jackson fans, other Moonwalkers, they all calling bullshit. But I didn't see it yet, so I'm not passing any judgment yet. But I want to believe the man didn't do it because I just don't believe that. But there's the only difference between this one and the R. Kelly one. I saw the R. Kelly tape growing up.
I did.
But that was common knowledge to me about R. Kelly. I've seen it. I was the same age as the girl. Like, is she 14, 16? Is she?
yeah.
I remember saying that shit. I remember saying
Yeah,
that
when
shit.
she hopped
Let me
on
ask you
top
a
of
question.
him,
Speaking
like,
of R. Kelly, didn't he came out saying that he tricked everybody and he set everything up for that thing that he did?
What thing? Is this the one thing?
Surviving R. Kelly shit. He made it up. That's what he came out.
Made what up?
The Surviving
The
R.
show?
Kelly series.
He didn't produce the show. His music was played during the show, and what people were wondering was because they're like, yo, don't he have publishing? So that means he can't pay for it. But I spoke to my brother who works in the industry. He's like, no, that doesn't mean just because his name's on the record doesn't mean he can't pay for the records, even though it's publishing. I don't know.
bro, you bitch.
But Spotify done came out from try to say like, hey, you guys, you can block artists now from your feed so they never pop up. I already went on my Apple Music and delete all his music. So that's why I'm afraid about this Michael thing. Because they pull up some footage of Michael doing some crazy shit with a little boy. That's it for me. That's all I gotta see. That's it. That's the thing, I guess, for me. I need to see the proof. I saw the proof with R. Kelly already. So if they show me some proof with Michael, that's it for my ass. Like, if they got a little, like, if it's Michael and him naked as fuck in a bed, that's it. That's all I need to see. I ain't gonna watch it, but it's a 4-hour documentary. If they show that in the first 2 minutes, that's it. That's all I need. Like, okay, delete. I got you. Alrighty, no more. I don't need to
watch this R. Kelly shit. It's hurting my heart.
I watched.
It's fucking up 90s R&B.
I watched the first episode, right, and I couldn't make it past the first episode. I think the part that like screwed me up the most was when they were talking about when like they were on the bus and the curtain somehow like flew open.
Oh, you're talking about him when he was on tour with Aaliyah?
Yeah, and
they were playing pranks. They were playing pranks on each other on the tour bus, and they were running to the back to go. I think they were trying to prank them in the back. It was, everybody on the tour bus. Nobody got like a private room. R. Kelly was like the only one who had a whole thing in the back or whatever, and something. Everybody playing jokes with each other. One person went to the back, the door flew open, and then they saw him doing something to Aaliyah. I don't know what he was doing, but they were like, that's something a grown man shouldn't do to a teenage girl.
She said clear. She was like, he was having sex with Aaliyah.
And she saw him do something that you shouldn't do to a child. Like that. So it wasn't no regular just sex. This nigga was probably doing some crazy two jungles and the monkeys making love type shit on the two of us.
Ain't nothing but mammals. Oh.
So, and I wish Aaliyah was here to tell her side of the story. It's fucked up that she's gone, that she can't speak on her own behalf. But I don't trust these little motherfuckers on this Michael Jackson documentary. I'm afraid, but I'm gonna watch it anyway. I need to find out what they're saying. I'm gonna keep doing my research though.
He would be the main one in the back of the theater, like, blasphemy! You speak fucking lies! Blasphemy! Shut this shit off!
Yo, there's a protest. They had to call the cops and everything. There's like niggas ready to burn fucking Sundance down for this shit. Fuck Sundance. I don't give a fuck who's here. They're ready to burn this shit down. HBO already bought the rights though, so HBO is gonna be playing it soon. And I'm gonna watch that 4 hours and basically scream at my TV like, no! Fuck out of here. It can't be. It's impossible. You know, I'm tweeting about the whole shit on my Michael Jackson fan Twitter. You know? Where are the other Michael Jackson fans talking shit about it?
Yeah.
HBO probably has it because nobody's going to boycott HBO. Everybody's waiting for Game of Thrones to come back. You're not going to mess with that. You're like, all right, you're pushing it, HBO, but I'll see you in February.
Luckily for them, February's here.
HBO's full of sick shit, though. I realize every show is about hoes. Every show. Every single one of them is about people fucking.
Hoes Beyond.
HBO. Hoes Beyond HBO. Everybody's fucking. You know, Game of Thrones medieval hoes. You know, Sopranos is Italian hoes. You know, what's Insecure is black hoes.
You know, not for nothing. I think
else.
I saw like my actual like first like sexual acts being performed on TV on HBO.
Real sex.
There you go.
Talking about that Cinemax.
And they had over 300 episodes.
Like nothing.
Really? I thought they had
They
more than
taught you
that.
so much.
I said over 300.
I mean, I'm gonna say that those sexual experience of like those paid white actors and their, you know,
I never
their
really saw real
vanilla
sex.
sex. I don't know if that was the realest, most accurate.
I never really watched
No,
real
it
sex.
shows you what not to do
Really
because
should.
I had, like I said, I had my references from the porn world
The
and I had
Kenny
it from the
The
cable
cable
porn world. Like, it's two different niggas. This is like.
Cable porn's got Kenny G playing in the background. I'm not seeing any parts.
Yeah, you don't see nothing.
They only move
Porn
fast.
black.
You know how long it was before I realized what a vagina
The
looked
last
like?
couple pumps is the fastest pumps. I was like, what
You're like
is going
hurry
on
up
here?
with the
It's like all
storyline
that
so
shit.
we can get to the good stuff.
They ain't trying to slow stroke all like nobody trying to slow stroke through the whole session. How's that?
Oh, they just
It's all about the-
gotta go. Like,
It's all about the face expressions too, the facial expressions in those. See, that's how you could tell what's actually happening.
yeah, that
They
shit
won't
used
let
to
you
be
see anything.
funny. I used to be watching these long
Slow
ass
act.
movies in fucking mute, like sitting there for like 45 minutes waiting for one bitch to get naked. Like I was like, somebody take shit off.
And remember
And
how
then when they finally did, it just zooms out into like the ceiling, and it's like, where the fuck you going? No, don't do this to me. Another funny 45 fucking minutes. Like,
Right.
you know what? I lost
and
fucking
then all they
interest.
do is just talk.
Yeah, I need to hear the dialogue though. As an adult, I've been looking back and just listening to the dialogue, and I'm like, who the fuck wrote this shit? Like, these niggas really didn't give two fucks about what the fuck these people were saying. Like, yo, they gotta say something here, then they fuck. That's all they cared about.
Yeah.
Like, I listen to the dialogue, I'm like, yo, this shit don't make any sense.
None at all.
Like, at all.
At all.
Like,
Somebody made a lot of money off of that, and now, like, with how porn has evolved, they're just counting their money like, I got them good.
well, the thing is,
They
you
don't
know,
have money where I could.
just like Netflix and stuff, people can stream their porn online like crazy now. People, you know, like literally, they can stop shooting porn, and there'll be enough porn for you to still find more tomorrow.
You got porn for this couple
Boy, centuries.
There's enough porn.
millenniums.
There's no way you be like, yo, I've seen it all. Like, there's no
Hell
way.
yeah.
There's no way. You don't want to
I mean,
see it all.
it's so bad to the point where you like walk like I forgot where was it, but I was driving somewhere and I looked over and there was like an actual like DVD store. It was like adult stores, and I was
Right.
like, they still
Still
have
exists,
that.
right? Yeah.
It still
yeah.
exists. Like we still have like adult DVD stores.
Like, it still can afford to stay
I've been to
open?
Manhattan. How?
Like, how can it afford to stay open? No, like, not like someone like Romantic
No,
Depot
no.
or KinkyCandyOnline.com. I'm talking about like
We
a
talk
small
about-
mom and pop store on the side of the
And
highway.
Manhattan doesn't count
With
because Manhattan.
triple X's.
No, Manhattan doesn't count because Manhattan, that's the city. Everybody, tourists go over there. Manhattan is, you know, but we're talking about like in
Going
the
on
hood.
Rockaway.
We're in
Going
the
on Rockaway.
corner, we're in the hood. Like you got the airport across the street.
So,
right.
Like, what,
Face come out at
what? These niggas is leaving the planes, going and
Yes.
going to
Yes.
the motel room and letting it go before they
Yes.
fly the plane again the next day.
yes.
They ain't having it streaming now. They can stream that shit from their phone. Like,
Oh,
they-
you gotta pick up certain items.
What about
I-
the old people who don't use computers? There's still some of those walk around
Are we-
sometimes.
They got their
We're
imagination.
forgetting
It's
about
hard.
the main motherfuckers. The bootleggers that are losing their job now to the Fire Stick. They didn't just have the newest movie out.
No, that's not. That's no.
They had
because
porn.
the bootleggers are now the ones who are hacking the Fire Sticks.
Yeah, now it's on 5
Oh.
You
Now
don't
they
need
are.
the bootlegger to do that shit.
Bootlegger
Yeah, but,
porno.
but that's a one-time thing. 'Cause at least with the bootlegs, they keep coming back. With a Fire Stick, that's a one-time customer. You never see them again.
No,
after that.
because Fire Sticks need upgrades.
So you charge them on an upgrade?
Yeah.
Do they?
What?
Yes. I know somebody who, every 6 months, niggas come, here you go, here's my Fire Stick. And he updates it
Oh,
with the new
she's
software.
getting somebody with this. Okay. Let's get to the real. She found a sucker. Free updates. Yeah, well, give it to her to update. Like, do you have Wi-Fi in your shit? How are you running the Fire Stick and you can't update it? Like, that's bad. Not the fuck up
the
my house.
Fire Stick, you gotta enter in URL addresses.
Yeah.
So when he updates it, he puts new addresses.
Add-ons.
Only to download the thing. After that, the updates is just Wi-Fi.
But they, never mind, I don't know everything. So too much on it.
There's certain add-ons, certain shit that you could put on there. I've seen it. It takes a long time. Trust me. Like, it does. I've
I ain't
lost
gonna
time
knock your
with
hustle.
It's not me. I know shit about Fire. I don't even own a Fire Stick. I got Chromecast.
Once again, not gonna
Chromecast
knock
is
your
not.
hustle.
It's not Fire Stick itself. It's a program named Cody.
Yeah.
This program named
Cody.
This podcast
actually
is with
used
somewhere
to be
else.
Windows 11
Wait.
for the
Yeah,
Xbox.
you're right. Birds and bees.
Oh.
How did we get to
From
this?
sex to electronics.
I forgot we was even recording.
Just want to point out, KinkyCandyOnline.com with the Birds and the Bees podcast do not sponsor or promote
Piracy.
There it goes.
We do not support piracy
Yes.
on
We
this podcast.
The knowledge that is out there, we do not support it.
I know we were talking about fire sticks, but we should be talking more about how to make sure your stick don't be on fire.
For protection.
Yes, we're protection all the time.
Yeah, they're free now.
Right? You know what's crazy? So I'm at the Museum of Sex, right? And I'm standing there, and this man walks in and just starts digging into the crates that has the condom and just putting them in his pockets. So I'm looking at the man. I walk up to him. I'm like, hey man, you know there's not a clinic, right? He's like, what? I'm like, you gotta pay for those. You do? I'm like, yeah. Oh. Starts digging all the stuff out of his pocket. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Walks out. And I was like, the clinic's not that far in Manhattan. There's a couple clinics out there. Why do you go to the Museum of Sex thinking you get free condoms over there? Like, how desperate are you where you're like, I gotta go anywhere. They must be condoms here. And they just stop here.
There's
When
a
you
lot
think
of free.
about it, though, like, it's the Museum of Sex. Like,
Yeah.
Party
favors, anything any event that has sex in it, I'm expecting free a condom,
That's what I'm saying.
lubricants, something.
You know,
something sexual that's
a
free.
condom that says, thank you for visiting the Museum of Sex. Something.
Boom. That's NYC condoms.
It don't even have to fit. Just give the nigga the condom. Like, just, I don't know. Fuck.
That's not how business work. Because if somebody come to KingyCandyOnline.com thinking they're going to get free condoms. Matter of fact, we should do that. Maybe we should do that. Before Valentine's Day, hopefully before Valentine's Day, we'll have a special code where if you order something from King and Candy, we'll give you some free condoms, whatever order you get. We'll get on that soon. But this was this episode of the Birds and the Bees podcast. We will be hearing a lot from us this month because Valentine's Day is coming up, and King and Candy Online wants you to know that you can get all your Valentine's Day products on KingandCandyOnline.com. So we'll be back here, and we're going to give you guys some tips and tricks for Valentine's Day. I guess if you want to be astounded by Valentine's Day, guys, you need to start smoking and all that stuff now. It's the first. So you got 14 days to straight detox. So you can get for the D. Okay? Detox for the D, my nigga. Alright? Detox for the D. So hashtag detox for the D. Go ahead and put that on Twitter, okay? Detox for the D, okay? So, we'll be back before Valentine's Day. So we'll come back with more tips and tricks and, more history lessons. Please send us some letters, some emails to, about whatever you want us to find out for you, or we already know because, Harley over here works at, what is this again?
Department of Health. I work at HQC. Well, it's just kind of affiliated with the Department of Health. But we have the sex clinic upstairs. And yeah.
So yeah, we'll have more info for you guys on all that good stuff. But until then, much love, God bless. 2 pieces of chicken grease. I will see you soon. Later, y'all.
Deuces.
Good night.